Hello learners, I am Parikshit and welcome to another very exciting session on Unacademy CAT-alyst. In today's session, I'm going to show you some super awesome techniques to do calculations fast. A lot of you often find that you know how to solve the question, you know how to do it, but the problem lies with the speed, and that's why your mock marks have been abysmally low. In today's class, I'm going to show you techniques which you can use in your mocks, techniques which you can use in your regular preparation. And if you master these techniques, we are going to be able to solve questions really fast. So let's get started with this very interesting session. So this is me, your educator on the platform with the highest live class rating. Thanks to my learners. A lot of happenings on Unacademy in the next few days. A lot of new batches are starting, the 24th, the 28th and the 31st of July. The 31st of July, I am taking a practice drill batch for CAT 2021. Now, if you are targeting CAT 2021, remember this is amongst your last chance to enroll for a batch on Unacademy, because after this, you'll only have crash courses and CAT 2022 batches. So if you have not enrolled yet, do enroll using the code Parikshit Live on Unacademy, plus offer the Unacademy Iconic program. You will get maximum discounts if you use the code Parikshit Live. Also, if you enroll on the Plus program using the code Parikshit Live, you will also get free mentorship. I repeat, free mentorship from my side. And mentorship is all about going beyond your class hours to help you with any queries and any doubts that you might have if you have joined Unacademy using my code Parikshit Live. Let's get started with today's session. Yes. Okay. So speed maths techniques, that's our agenda for the next few minutes, right? Speed maths techniques. Fine. Now first, let's talk about, all of you know how to multiply numbers with 5, right? I think that's not a problem. But what about 25? What about 25? Say you want to multiply, okay? You want to multiply a number with, let's say, 25, okay? So that's the first topic of the discussion. How to multiply numbers with 25. So let's say 48 into 25. You know how much it is? It is 1200. 48 into 25 is 1200. How did I get this? This is very simple. See, 25, if you look at a number, right? Think about it, I mean, intuitively. What is 25? Can I say 25 is nothing but 100 divided by 4? Will you agree? 25 is nothing but 100 divided by 4. So if you ever have to multiply a number with 25, it's all about dividing by 4 and adding 2 zeros as the suffix. Adding 2 zeros as the suffix. Similarly, if you have to multiply a number with, let's say, 64. 64 into 25. What is 25? 25 is 100 by 4. So just divide 64 by 4. 64 by 4 is 1600. 1600. Getting it? It's very easy. Similarly, 108 into 25. How much is 108? 108 divided by 4 is 27. So 27 and you will add 2 zeros. Why? Because 25 is 100 divided by 4. So divide by 4 and add the 2 zeros. Add the 2 zeros. Let's take another number. 49 into 25. 49 into 25. You know how much it is? It is 1225. 1225. How did I do this? How did I do this? Take a pause, okay? How did I do this? 49 into 25. If you are able to visualize 49, okay? If you divide by 4, 49 can be visualized as 48 plus 1 into 25. Correct? 48 plus 1 into 25. So 48 is nothing but, if you divide 48 by 4, you will get 1200. You will get 12. And then you have the remainder 1, right? So 1 into 25, 25. So 1200 plus 25 gets you 1225. Again, I will repeat. Again, I will repeat. Another number, just in case you did not understand. 66 into 25. What is 25? 25 is 100 divided by 4. So 66, if you divide by 4, you will get 16. 16 as the quotient. And what was the remainder? The remainder is 2. So 2 into 25, 50. 2 into 25, 50. Are you following? Again, 91 into 25. So 25 means 25 is all about 25 means if you get 25, visualize 25 as 100 divided by 4. So divide 91 by 4. If you divide 91 by 4, you get the quotient as 23. As how much? As 22. As 22, right? 91 divided by 4, the quotient is 22. How much is the remainder? Remainder is 3. So 3 into 25 is 75. 3 into 25 is 75. Did you get this? This is a super easy way of multiplying numbers with 25. We will do more numbers. We will do more numbers. So I think 25 is something that you understand. 25 is something that you understand now. Let's take another number. Let's take 125. So 25, what we studied was 5 square. Now let's say you got to multiply a number with 48, let's say with 125, okay, 125. Again, very easy. How do you multiply a number with 125? 125, if you are able to visualize, is 125 is 1000 divided by 8. Divided by 8, correct? So what happens? If you have to multiply a number with 125, it's all about dividing by 8 and adding 3 zeros. So 48 divided by 8 is 6, 6 and then 3 0, 6,000. Getting it? Again, 64 into 125. You know what is 125? 125 is 1000 by 8. So it's all about dividing by number by 8. 64 by 8 is 8 and 1000 has 3 zeros. So add 3 zeros. It's that easy. It's that easy. Again, 96 into 125. So what is 125? 125 is 1000 by 8. So it's all about dividing the number by 8. So 96 by 8 is 12 and 1000 has got 3 zeros. So add the 3 zeros. You follow? Similarly, if you have another number which is not perfectly divisible by 8, not a problem. Even that you can do. 49 into 125. So 49, if you divide by 8, how much it is? 8 6 are. Quotient is 6. Remainder is 1. So 1 into 125 is 120. Getting it? Similarly, if you have 99 into 125, 99 into 125, again the same thing. 99, you divide by 8, quotient is 12 and remainder is 3. So 3 into 125 is 375. Is 375. So this is very easy. Multiplying numbers with 125. Multiplying numbers with 125. So what did we just discuss? We discussed how to multiply numbers with 25, how to multiply numbers with 125. Let's move to the next. Let's move to the next. Okay. Next will be how to multiply numbers with 75. How to multiply numbers with 75. These are very frequently occurring numbers, you know. So 48 into, let's say, 75. So how will you visualize 75? First, visualize 75 intuitively. You know what? 75 is nothing but 25 into 3. 25 into 3. Will you agree? And what is 25? 25 is 100 divided by 4. 100 divided by 4 and into 3. So if you know how to get the answer for 25, you know for 75 because it is 3 times. So how much is 48 into 75? Think about it. Divide by 4. Divide by 4. You know what? You got to divide by 4. 48 divided by 4 is 12. 12 into 3 is 36. And 36 and 100 has got 2 zeros. So 3600. 3600. Yes? Take another number. Take another number. 79 into 75. 79 into 75. Correct. Or let's take an easy number for you at the start. Let's take an easy number for you at the start. 76 into 75. So 76, if you divide by 4, 19. And 19 into 3 is 57. So 57. So like this, I mean, you can multiply any number if you are able to think intuitively without the use of a calculator, and you can save time. Correct? Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Fine. Next, we will talk about multiplying numbers. Okay. Multiplying numbers from 11 to 19. 11 to 19. Now, very frequently, see, you know how to multiply numbers up till 10. If I ask you 7 into 8, you know. If I ask you 9 into 8, you know. But if I ask you 17 into 14, probably some of you will take some time to calculate this. So, you know what? When you have to calculate numbers from 11 to 19, it's again very easy. Let's give you an example. Let's say you have to multiply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 11. Okay. You have to multiply a number with 11. So multiplying numbers with 11 is very easy. What will you do? You will add a 0 on the right and on the left. Okay. Add a 0. And then add up the consecutive digits. And then add up the consecutive digits. What do I mean? 0 plus 5, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. 3 plus 4, 7. 3 plus 2, 5. 2 plus 1, 3. And 0 plus 1, 1. That's your answer. That's your answer. Did you get it? Did you get it? Again, I'll show you another number. Okay. 6, 5, 9, 7, 4. Okay. Into 11. Say you have to multiply with 11. So how do you multiply numbers with 11? Just add a 0 on the right and the left. That's step 1. Add a 0 on the right and the left. Okay. So moment you do that, you add a 0. So moment you do that, what will happen? Add up the consecutive digits. So 0 plus 4, 7 plus 4, 11. 11, carry over 1. 9 plus 7, 16, carry over 1, 17. Again, carry over 1. 9 plus 5, 14, carry over 1, 15, carry over 1. 6 plus 5, 11, carry over 1 is 12, carry over 1. 0 plus 6 plus the carry over 1 makes it 7. That's your answer. That's your answer. Yes, I hope you are following. I hope you are following. Similarly, let's take another number. Let's take another number, okay? Let's say now you have to multiply the number 1, 3, 7. First take an easy number. 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, okay? Into 12. This time, let's say you have to multiply with 12. Now again, very easy. If you got to multiply with 12, right? If you got to multiply with 12, again the same steps. What are the steps? Add a 0 on the right and the left. Add a 0 on the right and the left. That's step number 1. What is step number 2? You know what? When you had 11, you add up the consecutive digits. But now it is 12. Now it is 12. So what will you do? You first double the digit and then add. First multiply the digit with 2. Make it twice and then add. So what do I mean? You know what? If you have 3, first you do 3 into 2 plus 0. So 3 into 2 plus 0 is how much? 6. Next, 2 into 2, 4. 2 into 2, 4. 4 plus 3, 7. Correct? Next, 4 into 2, 8. So first you do twice. Okay, can you see this? 4 into 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. Carry over 1. Carry over 1. Next, 3 into 2. 3 into 2, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. Carry over 1. 11. Carry over 1. Correct? Then 1 into 2, 2. 2 plus 3, 5. Carry over 1, 6. 0 into 2, 0 plus 1, 1. That's it. That's it. That's your answer. That's your answer. I hope you get this. Let's take another number. Let's take another number. Okay, this time with 13. Let's say with 13. So let's say 7, 4, 3, 5, 6. Okay, into 13. Into 13. So you have to be able to do it fast. So how will you do it? Any number, okay, it need not be a 5-digit number. It can be a 10-digit number also. So what is step 1? Step 1 is add a 0 on the right and the left. Add a 0 on the right and the left. Correct? So moment you add a 0, I think you are good to start. First, remember this time it is 13. So because it is 13, first you will do into 3. You will make the number thrice and then add. First you will make the number thrice and then add. So 6 into 3, 18. 18 plus 0 is 18. Carry over 1. Next, make it thrice. 5 into 3, 15. 15 plus 6, 21. Carry over 1 is 22. Carry over 2. Correct? Next, make it thrice. 3 into 3, 9. 9 plus 5, 14. 14 plus 2, 16. carry over 1. Carry over 1. Next, 4 into 3, 12. 12 plus 3, 15. Carry over 1 is 16. Carry over 1. Next, 7 into 3, 21. 21 plus 4, 25. Carry over 1, 26. Carry over 2. Then 0 into 3 is 0 plus 7 plus 2. 9. That's your, so that's your answer. I hope you follow this. Correct? So multiplying numbers from 11 to 19 is again very simple. You first, if it is 11, add up the consecutive digits. If it is 12, first make it twice and then add up the consecutive digits. If it is 13, first make it into 3 and then add up the consecutive digits. If it is 14, first make it into 4 and then add up the consecutive digits, and so on. This method will work up till 19. This method will work up till 19. So I hope you get it. Let's not do it up for 14, 15, but the method will work. So remember what I'm showing you, probably when you do it for the first time, you might find it a bit difficult, right? Because you are doing it for the first time. But if you were to practice sums, if you were to do your mathematics, your maths or LRDI calculations like this, and by the time the CAT comes in another 4 months, right, you can master these techniques and you can be really, really fast. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next topic of discussion. Fine? Fine. Now, what I showed you now is initially I showed you some special numbers. Multiplying numbers from 11 to 19, multiplying numbers with 25, 125, 75. Now, how do you multiply any number? Rather, I would say generalized method to multiply to do any 2 into 2 multiplication. Fine. So let's say some of you might be knowing this. So let's say 112 into 34. How will you multiply this? Okay. In one line. You got to multiply it in one line. So step 1. Again, let's write down the step 1. So what is step 1? Step 1 is 2 into 4. 2 into 4. So what is 2 into 4? 2 into 4 is 8. What is step 2? Step 2 is always cross. So 1 into 4 plus 2 into 3 plus any carryover. 1 into 4 plus 2 into 3 plus any carryover. So 1 into 4 is 4 plus 2 into 3 is 6. 6 plus 4, 10. Carryover 1. And the last step is 1 into 3 plus any carryover. Plus any carryover. So how much did you get? 1 into 3 is 3 plus the carryover is 1. 408. 408. That's your answer. That's your answer. So this way you can multiply any 2-digit number. You can multiply any 2-digit number. Let's look at another example. Let's say 79, okay, into 67. Into 67. Fine. First step. Step 1, 9 into 7. So I hope you remember the steps. Step 1 is 9 into 7. So 9 into 7 is 63, carry over 6. Step 2. Step 2 is 7 into 7, 49. 7 into 7, 49 plus 6 into 9, 54. So 49 plus 54 is 103. 49 plus 54 is 103. Carry over 6 is 109. 109. Right? So how much is the carryover? How much is the carryover this time? 108. Next, last step. 6 into 7 plus 10. So 6 into 7 is 42. 42 plus 10 is 42 plus 10 is correct. So this way you'll be able to get all the answers if it's a 2 into 2 multiplication. If it's a 2 into 2 multiplication. Correct? Let's look at 3 into 2 multiplication. Let's look at a 3 into 2 multiplication. Fine? 3 into 2 multiplication. Let's look at it now. So first we discussed 2 into 2. Now we are going to discuss a 3 into 2 multiplication. So let's look at it. 123 into 45. Let's say into 45. How will you do this? Okay, calculations. Any 3 into 2 multiplication. Step 1. Step 1 is 3 into 5. Always. Step 1 is very easy. 3 into 5, 15. Carry over 1. Step 2. Step 2 you will cross. So when I say cross, it's 2 into 5 plus 3 into 4 plus any carryover. Plus any carryover. So 2 into 5 is 10 plus 3 into 4 is 12. 12 plus 10 is 22 plus the carryover 1 is 23. Is 23 carryover? Step 3. What is step 3? Step 3 is 1 into 5. 1 into 5. Correct? 1 into 5 plus 2 into 4. 1 into 5 plus 2 into 4. Plus any carryover. Plus any carryover. So how much you are getting? 5 plus 8. 5 plus 8. 13. 13 carryover 2 is 15. Carryover 1. Carryover 1. And the last step is 1 into 4 plus any carryover. So 1 into 4 plus any carryover is 5. Is 5. So that's the answer. That's the answer. 5535. I'm just checking if the calculations are correct. Yes, 5535 is absolutely correct. I hope you got this. So very easy. Step 1, again I'm repeating, 3 into 5. Step 2, 2 into 5 plus 3 into 4. That's step 2, right? What is step 3? Step 3 is 1 into 5 plus 2 into 4 plus any carryover. And the last step is 1 into 4 plus any carryover. Plus any carryover. Get this? So things are easy if you practice. Things are really easy if you practice. Let's take another number. Okay. 436 into 50 and into 56. Let's see. Okay. Let's try to do this again. 6 into 6, 36. Correct? Carry over 3. If you remember, this is step 1, 6 into 6. 6 into 6. Step 2, 3 into 6. You cross. 3 into 6 plus 5 into 6 plus any carryover. So 3 into 6 is 18. See, remember the steps that I'm writing, right, are just for you to follow. Just for you to follow. This has to be done orally. So 3 into 6, 18. 18 plus 30 is 48. 48 carryover 3 is 51. Carryover 5. Next, step 3. Step 3 was 4 into 6 plus 3 into 5 plus any carryover. Correct? 4 into 6. So 4 into 6 is 24. 24 plus 3 into 15 is 39. Carryover 5 is 44. Carryover 4. And the last step is 4 into 5 plus any carryover. So 4 into 5 is 20 and carryover 4 is 24. That's your answer. Did you get this? I hope you all understood. Correct? Let's go to the next one. So what we have discussed is a 2 into 2 multiplication. What we have discussed is a 3 into 2 multiplication. And the next thing that you would need is a 3 into 3 multiplication. 3 into 3 multiplication. Okay. Let's check that as well. So 123, okay, into 456. Okay. So 3 into 3 multiplication. Fine. Let's start. First step. Step 1, the right hand numbers you will multiply, right? So 3 into 6. That's very easy. Holds true for all the cases. 3 into 6, 18. Carry over 1. Next, step 2. Step 2 would be cross. 2 into 6 plus 3 into 5 plus any carryover. So 2 into 6 is 12. 3 into 5 is 15. 15 plus 27. 15 plus 12. 27 carryover 1. 28 carryover 2. Step 3. So how you do step 3? Very easy. See, 1 into 6. Again cross. 1 into 6 plus 3 into 4. Extreme numbers you cross. So 1 into 6. 3 into 4. Extreme numbers you cross. And then the middle number you multiply. 2 into 5. Plus any carryover. So 1 into 6 is 6. 3 into 4 is 12. 12 plus 6, 18. 18 plus 2 into 5, 10. To 28. 28 carryover 2 is 30. Carryover 3. Fine. Step 4. Step 4 is again you will cross. So 1 into 5 plus 2 into 4 plus any carryover. So 1 into 5 is 5. 2 into 4 is 8. 8 plus 5, 13. Carryover 3 is 16. Carryover 1. And then the last step. is 1 into 4 plus any carryover, So 4 plus carryover 1, 5. So 56088. 56088. Yes, yes. Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? If you have a doubt, you can ask me live. If you have a doubt, you can ask me live. If you have a doubt, you can ask me live. Are we clear on this? Are we clear on this? Yes? Perfect. So you can follow the steps, right? I mean, see, this what I did on the right hand side of the board, right? This has to be done orally. You might be thinking this is really confusing. It is confusing if you are doing it for the first time. But trust me, if you practice a few sums, let's say you practice for 1 week, 10 minutes, just 10 minutes. If you start multiplying numbers the way I'm showing it today, you'll be really, really fast in your calculations. Otherwise, this is gonna take a lot of time. Remember, in the CAT, we do not even know whether the calculator is allowed. It's your assumption that the calculator is allowed this year. Yes, it was allowed last year. Yes, it was allowed for the last 3 years. But this year, we do not know yet. The CAT is yet to come out with a notification, and if the calculator is not allowed, such multiplications can take a lot of time to do, right? So it is very important that you do it in a smart way. Fine. Let's now go to the next part of the discussion. I just showed you one sum, okay? And you can start practicing. The method is the same. So you start practicing, and moment you get the answer, use your mobile or a calculator to verify that your answer is correct. Correct? Fine. Let's go to the next part of the discussion. Fine. What is the next part of the discussion? How to find cubes of numbers. How to find cubes, okay, of numbers. How to find cubes of numbers. These are very important, not only in your CAT, right, but in other exams also, like the ZAT, SNAP, IIFT, NMAT, where there is no calculator. And remember, you got to be really fast. So you should know how to find cubes of numbers, squares of numbers without making use of the calculator. Fine, let's get started. So first, let's take down the number 11 cube. Now 11 cube is something that most of you know, but still I'm going to show you. Okay, let's understand this process and we will extend the logic to bigger numbers. Step 1, let's write down the step. What is step 1? Cube leftmost digit. Cube, okay, leftmost digit. Leftmost digit. So when I say cube leftmost digit, what will happen? L-E-F-T, F-T, right? Leftmost digit. So 1 cube. 1 cube is 1. So that's step 1. Step 2. Step 2. Ratios. So what is ratios? I would say write down the remaining numbers in the same ratio in which they are present in the original number. Meaning the original number, the two numbers, digits are present in the ratio 1:1. So the ratio is 1:1. Write down the remaining numbers in the same ratio. So what is the ratio? 1:1. 1, 1, 1. Step 3. Double the middle two digits. Double mid digits. Double middle digits. Double middle digits. Correct? So what are the middle digits? The middle digits are 1 and 1. Double the middle digits. So it will become 2 and 2. 2 and 2. And step 4. Step 4, add. Add. That's the answer. Add them up. That's the answer. So if you add them, 1, 3, 3, 1. That's the answer. That's your answer. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. I'm going to show you more numbers. It'll be clear, okay? Let's take another number. Let's take another number. Fine? So fine. Let's take other number. Okay. So number is, let's say, first let's take 12 cube, okay? 12 cube. So what is the number? First step. Step 1. Cube the leftmost digit. So leftmost digit is 1. 1 cube is 1. Step 2. Ratios. So what is ratios? Write down remaining 3 numbers in the same ratio in which they are present in the original number. So if you see the original number, the 2 digits are present in the ratio of 2:1, right? 2:1. So in other words, the first digit is becoming twice in the original number. So you have to put it in the same ratio. Meaning the remaining digits have to also be in the ratio of 2:1. Meaning multiply every digit with 2. So 1 into 2, 2, 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 2, 8. Step 3, double the middle two digits. So middle two digits, the middle digit is 2, so 2 into 2, 4. 4, 4 into 2, 8. And the last step, add them up, add them up. So 8, 12, 6 plus 1, carry over 1 is 7, 1, 1, 7, 2, 8, that's the answer. Say in the SNAP, in the Nursing Munji, in the IIFT, these are very, very, very important because I mean there will be a lot of calculations. The SNAP might ask you just to find out cubes of numbers. It's all about speed, and hence you need to know how you can calculate numbers, cubes of numbers really fast. That's the answer. Got it? Got it? Fine. Let's take another number. Let's take another number. Okay. Let's take another number so that you become comfortable with it. Okay. Let's say you have 13. You have 13. Okay. 13. Fine. So step 1. What is step 1? Step 1 on the right hand side of your board. Cube the leftmost digit. So leftmost digit is 1. 1 cube is 1. Step 2. Ratios. What is ratios? Write down the remaining 3 numbers in the same ratio in which they are present in the original number. So can you see in the original number the ratio is 1 is to 3 is to 1. Basically the digit becomes 3 times. 3 times, right? So here also you make it 3 times. So 1 will become 3, 3 into 3, 9, and 9 into 3, 27. Step 2, done. Step 3, double the middle two digits. Double the middle two digits. So the middle two digits are 3, 3 will become 6, 9 you have, 9 will become 18. Last step, add them up. Add them up. So what will happen? 27. Obviously you'll not put 27, you'll write 7. Carry over 2. So 9 plus 2, 11. 11 plus 18, 29. Carry over 2. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 6. Correct? 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 6, 11. Carry over 1. And then 1 plus 1, 2. So your answer is 2197. 2197. Got it? Got it? Any doubt in this? If you're viewing me live, you can also ask your queries if you have any. So I hope you are getting it. Fine. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Fine. Let's look at the next number. Okay. Just let's rub this. Okay. Let's look at another number. 21 cube. 21 cube. So what is the first step? Cube the leftmost digit. So 2 cube. 2 cube is 8. Remember left is 2. So 2 cube is 8. Step 2. Write down the ratios. What is it? Write down in ratios. What ratio? Ratios in which the original digits are present. So original digits are present in the ratio of 1 is to 2. So can you see 2 has become half, 1. So half, half, right? Ratio is half. So let's put the remaining numbers in the ratio of half. So 8 will become 4. 4 will become 2. 2 will become 1. Step 3. Double the middle two digits. So middle two digits are 4 and 2. You got to double them. 8 and 2 will become 4. And the last step, add them up. Add them up. Plus. So 1, 6, 12, 2 plus 8, 4, 8, 4 plus 8 is 12. Carry over 1. 8 plus 1, 9. 9, 2, 6, 1. That's your answer. That's your answer. I hope you follow this. I hope you all follow this. That's your answer. So this way, and I think I can do one more sum, a bit difficult one. Let's try one bit difficult one, and then we will move to the next topic. Okay, how to find out squares. Okay, so first let's finish this. One difficult one we will do. Okay, so let's say you have to find. Remember, this method will work for any number. So let's say you have to find out the cube of 37. 37 cube. Step 1. Cube the leftmost digit. So what is the leftmost digit? That is step 1. Can you see? 3 cube. 3 cube is 27. Step 2. Write down the remaining numbers in the same ratio in which they are present in the original number. Meaning, remember the ratio is 7 is to 3. 7 is to 3. So how will you write here? Here 27. Think about it as 27 is 3 times. So 9 into 3 is 27. 9 into 7 is 63. Next digit will be 63. Don't worry, I'm going to show you this, okay? Next, remember 3 is to 7 is the ratio. So if 63 is 3 times, 21 into 3 is 63. 21 into 7 is 147. Again, 3 times. 49 into 3 is 147. and 49 into 7, 63, 343, 343. I know some of you might be facing difficulties here. How will you do this? How did I get this? Okay, again I'm repeating. Think logically. Step 1, cube the leftmost digit. So 3 cube is 27. Next, write down the remaining numbers in the same ratio in which they are present in the original number. So original number, the ratio is 3 is to 7. Can you see? 7 is to 3. So 7 by 3. Okay. So if the first number is 27, can you find out the next number? Next number. So do the maths. Do the maths. 3 ones are 3 nines are 7 into 9, 63. That's what I wrote. That's what I wrote. Correct? Again, 63 is the first number. What's gonna be the next number? Again, the same logic. Remember, the ratio is 7 is to 3. So 7 is to 3 will be equal to 63 by how much? By how much? Again, the same logic. Again, the same logic. 7 ones are, right? 7 is to 3 is 7 ones are. Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? I hope you get it right. So 63. Correct? Correct? Fine. Okay. So again, you will again have the same logic. You will again have the same logic. Correct? So 63, 3 and 7, right? So 7 is to 3 is the original ratio. Is the original ratio, right? So next number will be what? That's what you got to determine. That's what you got to determine, right? You got to determine. Fine. Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Any doubt? Any doubt in this that you wish to ask? Did you understand? Did you understand? Did you understand? Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? You want me to show it once again, or you all understood? Or you all understood? Got it? Let's quickly repeat this. Just making sure that 7 by 3, okay, is 27 by how much? This is what you got to determine, right? This is what you got to determine. Correct? Yes. Yes. Okay. Here I made a small mistake. So first number, sorry, first number, I think you're making a small mistake. First number is 27. What's the next number? What's the next number? So 3 ones are 3 nines are. So 7 into 9, 63. That's what you're getting. That's what you're getting. Similarly here, 7 by 3, right? First number is 63. What's gonna be the next number? So 3 ones are 3, 21s are. 21 into 7, 147. Again, the same logic. 7 by 3, right? If the first number is 147, what's gonna be the next number? What's gonna be the next number, right? So similarly, you can determine the next number. So 3 ones are 3 fours are 27, 49. 49 into 7, 343. Hopefully you got this. Hopefully you got this. Correct? Fine. Okay. Step 3. What is step 3? Double the middle two digits. Double the middle two digits. So 63 will become 126 and 147 will become 294. 294. And the last step, add them up. Add them up. So 34 is the carryover, right? 34 is the carryover. Fine. So how much you are getting? How much you are getting? 300 plus 150 will become 450. 450 minus 9. How much you are getting? Please add them up. 34 plus 147 plus 294 plus 294 comes out to be 75. 475. Carryover 47. 47 is the carryover. Fine. 63 plus 47. 63 plus 47 is 110. 110 plus 126 is 236. Carryover 23. Carryover 23. So 23 plus 27 makes it 50, and that's your answer. And that's your answer. 50653. 50653. 50653. I think it's an easy way. It's not difficult. You just got to practice, right? Practice will make you perfect. Fine. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay, let's go to the next one. How to find squares of numbers. How to find squares of numbers. Fine, that will be the next topic. How to find out the squares of numbers. Yeah. Next. So let's go to the next topic. How to find out squares of numbers. Correct? Yeah. That's the next topic of discussion. How to find squares of numbers. Squares of numbers. Squares of numbers. Correct? Okay. So I think this is again something very easy that you can easily focus. Okay. Okay. Let's look at first. Let's say 45 square. Now first we are looking at squares of numbers ending with 5. You know what? 5 square, it's very simple. 5 square is 25. Okay. And then you will have the tens 4 into the next digit. What is the next digit? 5. So 4 into 5, 20. That's the answer. That's your answer. 20, 25. Getting it? Again, another number. Let's say you will have 115 square. So step 1, 5 square. This will always be 25. You don't have to worry about it. Always 25. 5 square, 25. What's the next number? 11. You have 11, right? 11 into the next digit. So 11 into 12 is 132. That's your answer. 132. So 13225 is your answer. Another number. 85 square. Correct? So what is it? 5 square. Step 1, 25. Next, 8 into the next digit. So 8 into 9, 72. That's the answer. 7225. 7225. I hope you got this, right? Last one, I'll do another one. Let's say 95 square. So what is it? 5 square, 25. And then 9 into the next digit, 10. So 9 into 10, 90. 9 into 10, 90. So you'll get 9025. 9025. So think about it. You know what? What are the 10 digits that you have? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We just discussed squares of numbers ending with 5. We just discussed squares of numbers ending with 5. Correct? Fine. Let's look at the other squares as well. Fine. How do you find out squares of numbers ending with 0? I think all of us know this. There is nothing for me to teach you there. Let's say 40 square. How much is 40 square? 4 square is 16 and 2 zeros will become 1600. 70 square. 7 square will 49 and 2 zeros will become 4900. So there is nothing for me to teach you for finding out the squares of numbers ending with 0. So that's something you already know. That's something you already know. Correct? Fine. Now let's look at the other numbers. Okay. Now before I move to the other numbers, I think I'm going to show you something more. Okay. Please concentrate and observe the beauty of maths. You know what? How much is 1 square? 1. How much is 2 square? 4. How much is 3 square? 9. Okay. How much is 4 square? 16. And how much is 5 square? 25. So up till here, I mean, we all of us know. But what most of you don't know is, you know what? What is 4? 4 can also be visualized as 1 plus 3. Can you see? Sum. So what is 1 square? Sum of the first odd number. What is 2 square? Sum of the first 2 odd numbers. 1 plus 3. What is 3 square? Sum of the first 3 odd numbers. What is squares? Nothing but sum of odd numbers. What is 3 square? 3 square is the sum of the first 3 odd numbers. 9. What is 4 square? 4 square is the sum of the first 4 odd numbers, which is 16. What is 5 square? 5 square is the sum of the first 5 odd numbers, which is 25. Which is 25. Correct? So what are squares? I want you to visualize squares as the sum of first odd numbers, first n odd numbers. If it is 6 square, sum of the first 6 odd square. If it is 41 square, sum of the first 41 odd numbers. Correct? So now if you know this, I think after this is very easy. After this is very easy. Think about it. What is the difference between 4 square and 5 square? I think this part is entirely the same. Can you see? 1, 3, 5 and 7 is same for both. Is same for both. But what is extra is 5 square has got one extra number. What is that extra number? It's the fifth odd number. So if you know 4 square, 5 square will also be known to you. Why? Because 5 square is 4 square plus the fifth odd number. Plus the fifth odd number. How do you determine the odd number? How do you determine an odd number? Odd number is nothing but 2n minus 1. 2n minus 1. Correct? So if you have to find out the fifth odd number, put n is 5, you'll get it. 2 into 5 minus 1, 9. That's the answer. Getting it? Similarly, if I were to ask you what is 6 square, all of us know what is 6 square, but the beauty is 6 square is same as 5 square. All of these numbers up till 9 is same. One extra number will come. What is that extra number? The sixth odd number. What is the sixth odd number? 2 into 6 minus 1, 11. That's yours. That's your answer. So this is a very simple logic, right? I'm showing you 1 square to 6 square. All of us know. You might be thinking, why am I teaching you this? Because you know what? I'm going to extend the logic for bigger numbers. I'm going to extend the logic for bigger numbers. Fine? Okay. So now that you know that squares are sum of odd natural numbers, sum of consecutive odd natural numbers, I think we are ready to find out squares of bigger numbers. We are ready to find out the squares of bigger numbers. Fine? Okay. Let's focus on this. Let's focus on this. Correct? Okay. Fine. I'm asking you now, how will you find out the square of 71 square? 71 square. Think about it. You know what? 71 square will be same as 70 square. Will be same as 70 square. But the only extra thing it will have is the 71st odd number. Will you agree? That's what we just discussed. What is 6 square? 6 square is same as 5 square, but the extra thing it will have is the 71st odd number. How much is 70 square? All of us know 70 square is 4900. How much is the 71st odd number? Very easy. Put n is equal to 71 here. Put n is equal to 71 into n minus 1. So 71 into 2 is 142. 142 minus 1 is 141. So what's the answer? 1, 4, 10, 5041. That's the answer. 5041. Getting it? Again, let's take another number. Let's say you have to find out 41 square. 41 square. So you know what? Squares are sum of consecutive odd numbers. What is 41 square? It will be same as 40 square. It will be same as 40 square, and 40 square is 1600 plus the 41st odd number. What is the 41st odd number? Put n is 41 here. Put n is equal to 41 here. So 2 into 41 is 82. 82 minus 1 is 81. So 1600 plus 81 is 1681. 1681. In this way, you can determine the squares of any number ending with 1. Ending with 1. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's say 91 square. What is 91 square? 91 square will be same as, one moment. 91 square will be same as 90 square. So 90 square will be 8100 plus the 91st odd number. 91st odd number. So put n is 91 here. 2 into 91 is 182. 182 minus 1 is 181. Right? So how much you get? 182, 8281. That's the answer. 8281. That's the answer. Getting it? So we just discussed squares of numbers ending with 1. Ending with 1. Fine? Next. Let's look at the other numbers. Let's look at other numbers. Squares of numbers ending with 9. Ending with 9. Okay, think about it. What is 10 square? Let's understand the logic. 10 square is 100. Is 100. Correct? What is 9 square? 9 square is 81. But more than 81, I want you to visualize in terms of 10 square. 9 square is 10 square minus what? 10 square has got something extra. So what is that? What is that extra it has got? 10 square has got one extra number, which is the 10th odd number. You just got to subtract that. So if you know 10 square, you can determine 9 square. Why? Because 10 square minus the 10th odd number, the extra thing that is present in 10 square will get you 9 square. Correct? So that is 81. Similarly, if I were to ask you, how much is 29 square? Very easy. 29 square. You know what? 29 square is close to 30 square. Close to how much? 30 square. How much is 30 square? 30 square is 900. Minus 30 square has got something extra. What is that extra? Extra is the 30th odd number. How do you determine the 38 odd number? Put n is 30 in this 2n minus 1. So 2 into 30 is 60. 60 minus 1 is 59. Is 59. So your answer is 841. 841. Getting it? Getting it very, very, very easy. Again, let's take another number. Let's take another number. Let's say I ask you 79 square. I need to ask you to find out. Very quick, you have to get it. How will you get it? 79 square will be same as 80 square. In 80 square, we know 80 square is 6400. Minus 80 square has got something extra. What is that extra? The 80th odd number. What is the 80th odd number? Put n is 80. 2 into 80 minus 1 is how much? 2 into 80 is 160 minus 1, 159. And that will be your answer. And that will be your answer, right? So how much? That will be answer. 10 minus 9, 1. 9 minus 5, 4. 3, 5, 3, 4, 1. 5, 3, 4, 1. That's your answer. That's your answer. Getting it? Getting it? This is very, very, very easy. Finding out squares of numbers. Finding out squares of numbers is very easy. Fine. Let's look at the remaining digits now. Let's look at the remaining digits now. Fine. Okay. Let's say you need to determine 4 square. Okay. 4 square. Now first, you know how I do it. We'll take an easy number, determine the logic, and then we are going to extend the logic. For that matter, let's first find out 6 square. You know how much is, if you know how much is 5 square, 5 square, we all of us know is 25. So how much is 6 square? 6 square is 36. But more than 36, I want you to determine in terms of 5 square. So what is 6 square? 6 square is 5 square plus it has got something extra. What is that extra? Sixth odd number. What is the sixth odd number? What is the sixth odd number? Sixth odd number. Correct? So 5 square is 25. Sixth odd number. 2 into 6, 12 minus 1, 11. So 25 plus 1, 36 is 36. 25 plus 11 is 36. Correct? So now we know the logic. Let's gonna apply it. Let's apply it. Okay. So let's say I ask you find out the value of 36 square. 36 square. So 36 square could be difficult, but you know what? All of us know how to find out 35 square. How will you find out 35 square? 35 square, you know the shortcut. 35 square. 5 square is always 25 and 3 into the next number. 3 into 4, 12. 3 into 4, 12. So 35 square is 1225 plus 36th odd number. What is the 36th odd number? Put n is 36. 36 into 2, 72. 72 minus 1, 71. 71. Correct? So 1296 is your answer. Is your answer. Got it? Let's take another number. Let's take another number. Let's say you need to determine 56 square. Fine? How do you determine this? 56 square. 56 square will be same as 55 square. 55 square. How much is 55 square? We discussed. 5 square is 25 and 5 into 6, 30. So 55 square is 3025 plus the 56th odd number. 56th odd number. What is the 56th odd number? Put n as 56. 56 into 2 is 112 minus 1 is 111. 111. So 6, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 6. 3, 1, 3, 6 and that's your answer. And that's your answer. Fine. I hope now you know how to find out the squares of numbers ending with 6. How to find out the squares of numbers ending with 6. Correct? Let's look at the next one. Let's look at the next one. Fine. Squares of numbers ending with 4. Squares of numbers ending with 4. Ending with 4. Correct? Okay. Ending with 4. Okay. Now think about it. How much is 5 square? We all know about it as 25. How much is 4 square? We all know this as 16. But more than 16, I want you to visualize 4 square as what? You know what? As 5 square minus, you know what? 5 square has got something extra. What is that extra it has? It has got the 5th odd number as extra. 5th odd number. Correct? So just remove that 5th odd number. 5 square is 25. 5th odd number 2 into 5 minus 1, 9. You will get 16. You will again get 16. Correct? So if you can determine what is 5 square, you will know what is 4 square. So let's apply this technique. Let's apply this technique to determine other numbers. Let's say you need to determine 34 square. 34 square. Fine. How do you determine this? 34 square is 35 square minus 35 square is how much? 1225. 1225. And you know what? 35 square has got something extra. What is that extra? 35th odd number. So remove the 35th odd number. 35th odd number is 2 into 35 minus 1, 69. 69. So just remove that. 15 minus 9, 6. 11 minus 6, 5. 1156. That's your answer. That's your answer. Did you get this? I think it's pretty simple. I think it's pretty simple. Fine. Let's look at the next one. Let's look at the next one. Let's say you need to determine 74 square. Again, the same logic. 74 square is 75 square minus the 75th odd number. What is 75 square? 5 square is 25. 7 into 8, 56. 5, 6, 2, 5. Minus the 75th odd number. 75th odd number. Put n is 75. 75 into 2 is 150 minus 1, 149. So you can get this. 15 minus 9 is 6. 11 minus 4 is 7. 5 minus 1 is 4. 5, 4, 7, 6. 5, 15 minus 9, 6. 11 minus 4, 7. 5 minus 1, yeah, 5, 4, 7, 6. That's your answer. That's your answer. Got it? So now you know how to determine the squares of numbers ending with 4 as well. Ending with 4 as well. Correct? Let's look at the remaining digits now. Let's look at the remaining digits. Now, what are the remaining digits? 2, 3, 7 and 8. 2, 3, 7 and 8. How to find out the squares of numbers ending with 2, 3, 7 and 8? Fine? Okay. Okay. Let's say 12. 12, 10 square. You know what? All of us know how much is 10 square? 100. But how much is 12 square? 12 square is 144. Now, I think the shortcut here is, you know what? 12 square can be thought of as 11 square, 10 square, 10 square plus 4 times the next number. 4 times the next number is 11. Yes. So answer is again 144. Answer is again 144. This is the shortcut. So what is the shortcut? So let's say you need to determine 32 square. 32 square. You know what? 32 square. Take the reference. Reference is what? The closest number that you know is 30 square. 30 square. So how much is 30 square? 30 square is 900 plus 4 times the next number. If you have written 30, the next number is 31. 4 into 31. That will be your answer. That will be your answer. So 900 plus 4, 124, right? So 4 to 1024. 1024. That's the answer. You get it? Let's take another number. Let's say you need to determine 62 square. How will you determine 62 square? Very simple. The closest number that you know is 60 square. So 60 square plus 4 times the next number. Next number from 60 is 61. 4 times 61. That will be your answer. So 3600 plus 4 times 61 is 244. 244, right? So how much you are getting? 3844. 3844. That's your answer. That's your answer. Are you getting the shortcut? I hope you understand the shortcut. Let's take another number just to make sure that you are comfortable. 92 square. You know what? What's the nearest number? What's the nearest number? The nearest number that you know is 90 square. So 90 square plus 4 times the next number. Next number from 90 is 91. So 90 square is 8100 plus 4, 36, 364, right? So 8464, that's the answer. 8464, that's the answer. Getting it? So now you know how to determine the squares of numbers ending with 2. Correct? Correct? Fine. Let's continue this. Okay, let's continue this. How to find out now the squares of numbers ending with 7? Same logic we will apply. How to find out the squares of numbers ending with 7? Ending with 7. Yes? Ending with 7. Fine. Let's try. You know what? if I ask you 7 square, probably the nearest number that you know is 5 square. So 5 square is 25. Same logic. What is 7 square? 7 square is 5 square plus what? 4 times the next number. Next number is from 5 is 6. Same logic. 49. You can extend this logic. Let's try to extend 37 square. 37 square is nearest number that you know. What is the nearest number that you know? 35 square. 35 square plus 4 times the next number from 35. Next number from 35 is 36. So 35 square. Remember 5, 12, 25 plus 24, 144. 144. So how much you are getting? 9, 2 plus 4, 6, 2 plus 1, 3, 1, 3, 6. I hope you're getting it. So 9, 4 plus 2, 6, 2 plus 1, 3, 1, 3, 6. Getting it? Any doubt in this? If you're viewing me live, you can ask your queries as well. Let's take another number. Let's say 87 square. Same logic. The nearest number that you know is 85 square. 85 square plus 4 times the next number. What is the next number? 86. So moment you do this, you'll get your answer. So now you also know how to find out the squares of numbers ending with 7. Correct? Fine. Let's continue. I think only there are 2 digits left. Before we move to the next topic. Right? Very important that you are able to determine the squares fast. In SNAP, in Nursi Munji, there are direct questions on finding out the squares of numbers, and it's all about, everyone can find out the square, but it's all about who can find it the fastest, right? It's all about solving more questions. Fine. Let's talk about 8 now. 8, okay? Now, nearest number about 8, think about it. 10 square is something we all know is 100. But what is 8 square? We all know is 64. It's not about 64. How do you determine? 8 square, if you have to think from the perspective of 10 square, 8 square, the nearest number that you know is 10 square minus 4 times the next number. Remember minus, so we'll just come back. So next number to 10 is 9. So 4 into 9, 36 will get you 64. You'll get you 64. You can extend this logic. Let's extend this logic. How much is 38 square? So the nearest number that you know when it comes to 38 is 40 square. So 40 square is 1600. 40 square is 1600 minus 4 times. Come back. A number just less than 440. Always 39. So 1600 minus 34. 4 into 39. 4 into 9 is 36. 12, 156. 156. So 10 6 are 4. 9 5 are 4. 1 4 4 4 4. That's your answer. Did you get it? I think this is pretty simple. It is pretty simple. Let's take another number. How much is 78 square? 78 square. Very simple. Again, the same logic. The nearest number that you know is 80 square. 80 square minus 4 times what? Just the previous number. 4 times 79. So 80 square is 6400. 4 into 7, 9, 36, 28, 316. So 10 minus 6, 4, 9 minus 1, 8, 3 minus 3, 6084. That's your answer. 6084. That's your answer. Now you know how to determine the squares of numbers ending with 8. Correct? And similarly, I think the very similar way you can find out the squares of numbers ending with 3 as well. Fine. Let's look at it. Okay. Let's look at it. Squares of numbers ending with 3. So you know what? 5 square is something that all of you know. 25. How much is 3 square? 3 square in terms of 5 square. 3 square is 5 square minus 4 times just the previous number compared to 5. Compared to 5 is 4. So 4 into 4, 16. 25 minus 16, 9. Yes? Same logic we are going to apply now. How much is 33 square? Fine. 33 square will be same as 35 square minus 4 times the previous number. Come back. The nearest number compared to 35, just one step back, is 34. Right? So how much is 35 square? 1225. How much is 4 into 34? 16 12, 13, 136. So 5, 15 minus 6 is 9, 11 minus 3 is 8, 1 minus 1, 0, 1089. That's your answer. That's your answer. Did you get this? Did you get this? I think it's pretty simple. Let's take another number. Let's say 83 square. 83 square. So how will you determine 83 square? 83 square will be same as 85 square. 85 square, correct? Minus 4 times the previous number compared to 85. What is the previous number? Compared to 85, the previous number is 84, right? So 85 is 8 into 9, 85 square is 7225 minus 4 times 84, 16, 32, 33 minus 336. So 15 minus 6 is 9, 11 minus 3 is 8, 11 minus 3 is 8, 6889. That's your answer. And this way you can find out the squares of any number, the squares of any number within seconds. You might be thinking this is tough, but probably this is tough because you are doing it for the first time. If you practice a bit, probably you practice it for 1 week, hardly 5 minutes every day or 10 minutes every day, but you practice finding squares of numbers, cubes of numbers, you practice finding multiplication, the super awesome techniques that we discussed today. If you practice for a few days, right, this is gonna be very easy. And trust me, if your calculation speed is fast, you will end up solving 4 or 5 questions more. I'm not saying too many, I'm not saying 20. I'm saying just imagine if your calculation speed is fast, you'll be able to attempt worst case scenario 4 questions more in your exam compared to someone who is slow in his speed. 4 questions more would mean 3 into 4, 12 marks, and 12 marks can stretch your percentile from a 90 percentile to a 99 percentile and trust me, it will be more than 4. And giving you worst case scenario, if your calculation is fast, you will end up solving 4 more, and 4 more would be 12 marks. 12 marks would be almost around 8 to 9 percentile, correct? Okay, super awesome. That I hope you have got it perfect. And remember, I think then from day after tomorrow, right, we are starting a lot of new courses on Unacademy Plus. A lot of new courses on Unacademy Plus starts from this coming Saturday. The first course that we are starting is a practice course on DI. It's a weekend course. Every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and it starts from day after tomorrow on Unacademy Plus. Day after tomorrow, right? So a lot of practice questions we are going to do. Remember, the CAT is just now knocking at the door. August, September, October, and November will be your CAT. So a lot of questions we are going to practice. Hundreds and hundreds of questions, and best quality questions. The quality of questions will be very important in this last few days. That's what this course is going to do. Practice question on DI. It's a weekend course. Course number 2, it's gonna be a complete course on geometry. It's a weekday course, Monday to Friday. It starts from this Monday onwards, 10 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. A complete course on geometry, around 25 hours. I'm gonna take just geometry. I'm gonna start geometry from ground zero, from the very basic. And we are gonna cover geometry one step at a time, such that you have never seen geometry like this before. I'm going to show you techniques. I'm not going to make you memorize theorems, right? That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to solve geometry in a completely different fashion. And if you're weak in geometry, this is the course that you are going to attend. Complete course on geometry starts on Monday. And the third course is, it's a complete course on LRDI. The weekend course is only on DI, but every morning you need more practice, and we are going to solve LR caselets every morning, 7:45 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. So morning will be LR, nights will be geometry, and weekends will be DI. That's complete practice for the month of August. And if you have not joined Plus yet, remember to join Plus using my code Parikshit Live. If you join Unacademy Plus using this code Parikshit Live, there are a lot of benefits. First benefit is you will get 10% discount on the subscription fee. That's benefit number 1. Benefit number 2, you will get free mentorship. I repeat, free mentorship from my side. So if you join Unacademy Plus using my code Parikshit Live, you'll also get free mentorship. And this is the only code which will give you free mentorship. What is free mentorship? Remember, if you are in class, if you have any doubts, I'm going to clarify. But beyond the class hours, if you have any doubt while practicing from books, while practicing from mock papers, and if you have joined Unacademy Plus using my code Parikshit Live, I'll be there to help you out anytime, any moment. But remember to use the code Parikshit Live. A lot of students often ask me, sir, if I use your code, I'm getting discounts, I'm getting mentorship, but does it mean that I'll get access to only your classes? Obviously not, right? You are subscribing to Unacademy Plus. You are not subscribing to me, an educator, right? So you are subscribing to Unacademy Plus, and every course on Unacademy Plus taken by any educator, you will get access to if you join Plus using the code Parikshit Live. So a lot of upcoming courses, and this is probably your last chance to enroll on Plus, because after this there will only be crash courses. So this is your last chance to get enroll and make sure you complete your syllabus end to end. Use my code Parikshit Live. That is it. That is it. And the last thing is a couple of announcements. First thing is, if you are looking for placements, like you are in an IT company, you are looking for placements to crack your TCS, Infosys, Cognizant, and other exams. And if you want personal mock interviews, group discussions, all of it is available on the Unacademy Plus. Do enroll. The subscription on Plus is valid till 4th of August, and you got to use my code Parikshit Live for any discounts and mentorship that we are talking about. Use my code for maximum discounts. The code is there on your screen, Parikshit Live. And yes, anytime you have a doubt, you can also make use of the Ask a Doubt feature on Unacademy. And yeah, do enroll on Unacademy for India's biggest scholarship test. This is absolutely free. You can enroll it for free. Use my code Parikshit Live. I think that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the session, and I'm going to see you in my next session. Till then, goodbye and stay safe. Bye for now.